Um, when will I finally finish this? You see, I've been working on this character design for over 6 months. I hop from one project to another. Why do I do this? I always end up finishing something else rather than one thing that must be done. Do you also have that kind of struggle? Does it happen to you too? It seems like I'm always running away from the things that must be done first, the important ones. What can we do to change this? Is the answer simple or hard to grasp? Hop on, we're going for a ride. Heyo, welcome once more. Today we're going to finish something that I could have done a long time ago. It's not something hard or difficult, it's just that I tend not to finish stuff, and I want to change that. Okay, so what we have here is a character design, and I want to do the illustration for him. Since he's brave and heroic, I want to give him a scene that depicts just that. Nothing fancy, like splash art. I'm trying to grasp what I want him to show, like what he's feeling or what he's going through. He's a strong-willed man, but still human. Let's explore the possibilities, shall we? So, okay, let's start drawing. Okay, stop right there. Now, we can take a look into this with another perspective. Why was I afraid of completing this task? I think I know why. It was too many things to think at once. I'm aimlessly drawing, and I have no objectives, and I have no clue what I'm doing here. Well, this time, what we can do is take a task and divide it into small, more manageable tasks. For example, here I am trying to illustrate this character. I'm trying to think of everything at the same time. Color, composition, what I want him to be, and the pose, lines, but let's divide this into small tasks. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to do an illustration. Of what kind? I don't know. Maybe character art for a game? Okay, sure. Character art. What's my objective here? Well, is to let people meet this character. How will I do that? Maybe a cool pose showing off his powers. Will you add something original to this character? Maybe I'll put him besides a companion. What companion? A cat. Okay, cats. So far so good. I was able to think this through without just being aimlessly painting and thinking, erasing and starting everything again. Sometimes you have new ideas and it's hard to just use everything at the same time. Let's do it like this. So, I want an illustrated character design. Okay, he's with his companion. I want to finish this in 3 hours and a half. I think it's plenty. I don't want to come up with crazy ideas, just, keeping it simple. Alright, so we've laid down our objectives. Notice that I'm trying to be as front or as correct with my ideas as possible. I don't want to be perfect, but I want to lay a path that will help me visualize what I'll have to do. One thing to train now is discipline, because I will need to follow these steps accordingly. Shall we start? Let's prepare for different poses, each simple and dynamic. We're not trying to be flawless here, but we want something that just works. Perfection can come later in life, as I'm not in that level yet. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, it helps the channel a ton. Check out raposo.com to see how we can help you bring your ideas to life. Also, check out our social media down below. So, as I'm preparing these pieces, I'm taking into account a couple of things. I'm doing breaks so my body can rest, away from my working area. Since painting is the most important, I'm setting my big hour for the coloring process. I'm also taking care of the cat since he deserves some time and affection. It's also a good way for me to relax. We're done. Phew, nice. Now we can choose one. I kinda like this one, no? Now, the hard part is polishing the sketch. We can see this as a journey. When you go on a trip, you prepare and see where you go in advance. You plan every left and right. No, let me rephrase it. You prepare one or another left or right where you feel you will need, due to some circumstance, for example, not being familiar with the location. We can mix that into our art. We have our guideline, but we don't need to, or in this case, the decisions don't need to be so perfect. It's basically giving you the idea of what to do, not what you need to do. Yes, discipline is key, but you also need your insight to make the right decision. Just like going to some place, art is full of good and bad decisions. Yet, the ones we take are all correct. Or you will learn from the process, or you will finish in first place. Just like our coach and friend Bob Ross once said, we don't make mistakes, we have happy accidents. There's nothing more I would say now to describe decision making in art. We are artists, we do as we go. Okay, so we're midway there. At this stage, I like to hear some music when I'm drawing. I think it completes the right mood for me. When you're drawing or doing your own art, what helps you to get that right mood? I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments. So, everything is setting sail for the final step, which is coloring. What we did until now was implementing some strategies to help us work, or rather, our workflow. For me, sometimes, things don't go right away. I need to test them out and compare if it really helps, or if they are not doing what they should. Now, for the coloring process, it is the same steps we came up with until now. Remember which ones? Let's see. 1. Break down tasks into smaller, manageable steps, so you can prevent thinking it all at the same time and worrying over the fact that you have all that work to do. Second step. Structure your work area so everything around you is minimally working for you, helping you to achieve your goals. Everything is put so you can be at the top of your game. Step 3. Establish routines and work hours. Don't forget to take care of your health. Breaks between work or work hours are highly important, so it gives you time to relax and play with the cat. Okay. Step 4. You have time to be perfect at what you do. Just don't waste your time being a perfectionist, or you will worry more than what you need to. Don't worry, I also was like that and I had to change. Follow the path you've established from the beginning with focus in mind. Remember that it is to help you guide yourself, not mandatory. We don't make mistakes, we have happy accidents. That's what makes the art journey enjoyable. And step 5, which we didn't approach by now, is drum roll please. Start. Yes, starting something might look scarier than it sounds, but let me tell you, it is as simple and strong as finishing your art piece, may it be whatever it is. Pick up your chisel and stone and start working on your masterpiece. You won't regret it. Hey, just to let you know, I love anime, and if you like it too, Raposo.com is perfect for you. Get your custom anime art piece as fast as the 4th Hokage can run. Check the links down below. Oh yeah, done! Finally! What do you think? Did it turn out good? Were you able to check the steps I took when I started painting? I talk about art on a broad way, so helping you guys helps me to develop these ways to reach goals, and I enjoy doing it. So it's not a big deal. As we talked about in the beginning, I was afraid to finish something so simple, and look at that, it's finished. So, what can we do to change our way of doing things? Is the answer that simple or that complex? The truth is, I can tell you if it's right or wrong, but I hope I got to help you understand that it is possible if you follow those guidelines or something like those I've shown you. Don't quit. I think you can do this and much more. It just requires a little bit of determination, focus, and sometimes actually just starting. Deep breath and go get it. So, I will use this method in order to complete more and even harder tasks. I'll do it until these techniques are proven obsolete. Did this help you too? I would like to know if you have more advice. Sometimes, I feel like an extra hand would be welcomed. Let me know in the comments down below. Until then, stay safe.